checking, yeah. Well, things don't always go the way. I don't always remember everything very well. Enemies are moving around. Seem to have lost sight of some of them for now. Uh-oh, they moved up onto there. Uh-oh. So Germans have moved onto the hill. Damn. Okay. Well, let's look at the replay. Okay, well, there's enough in there. I think that's worthwhile. Actually, yeah, it's definitely worthwhile putting that in the file because there'll actually be more information in the file than what is on the screen, I think. So, yeah, let's enable the logging and watch that again. Yep, there's a lot more stuff in the file. Okay, the attack on the Morris LRC by the 38Ts caused hull damage. No, the second hit. The first hit the recce patrol. That was the passenger, and caused 2 casualties for them. It looks like. But then the second attack on the same Morris, on the same LRC, actually caused damage. We'll have to look at how bad that is. Might be immobilized. Okay, the attacks, the machine gun attacks on the brain gun carrier were ineffective, even though they hit, which is a good thing because they're open top vehicles. So, like any hit on them could actually cause some damage. Could damage some system like a radio or something like that. So we got off fairly well there, even though there was some firing already. Right, so let's check suppression. It definitely looks like there's going to be some. Okay, recce patrol routed. Should I rally him now, or should I just leave him? Let's try and. I don't think I can rally him enough to be able to move him, though. That's the problem. So actually, I might just leave him. Let him pull back. So he'll withdraw to this position, I think, and that actually is not a bad thing for him. Whoops. Um, okay, let's check suppression of everybody. Whoops. I gotta rally him. Right, he's in good shape. Didn't take any casualties. Hmm. Okay, what damage did he take? Doesn't look like there's anything serious. The boys and tank rifle's okay. The both weapons are fine. Um, doesn't say. There's no obvious damage, so I don't know what it is. It could be. I guess it could just be a crewman that got killed, because that just counts as damage. Um, well, I mean that's the same thing for an infantry section. It doesn't really distinguish soldiers from systems, which is kind of cold. But the game is very, very, very simple, really. And there's a surprising amount of depth to it, but there's actually where you expect there to be depth, there isn't any, so one has to be careful. Okay, so I need to rally him, I think. Just make sure he can move. Oops. Never say oops. I'm still trying to decide whether I should try rallying him. If I leave him, he's guaranteed to run back. But he is kind of in the way. See, he's 56. If I rally him and he succeeds, it will take. It will still take. That would be 50. Be 23. No. No, 26. Expression will still be 26 even if he succeeds, so he can't move. Second attempt would put it at 13. He still can't move. He's gonna need 3 rally attempts to be able to move. So I'm gonna leave him. 3 rally attempts seems a bit like demanding more of my luck than I usually get. So because I have doubts that he can actually do that. I'll look at it again in a moment just to see if maybe if his morale is very good, maybe there's a chance. And his experience, I think those are the 2 factors that will play into it. Whether those 3 attempts would succeed. I'm not sure if he's in contact though. That's the other thing, because he's platoon lead is loaded onto another vehicle. I'm not sure if that counts. How that works exactly. Anyway, moving on. Whoops. All right, so let's have a look at that one while we're thinking about it. Morale 63, experience 59. Nope, 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 nope. Took 2 casualties. Yeah, we're gonna let him run. He won't run very far. This is one advantage of infantry. They don't run very far, but he may run in an awkward direction though. That's the main problem. However, he is in the way, so these units will have to move around him or take an extra penalty for moving through through X with a friendly unit in it. Stacking is allowed, but there's a penalty. There's a movement penalty for it. Well, given the size of the hex, I don't know why there would be a movement penalty for the first unit. I mean, it's 50 meters across. There really shouldn't be any penalty for maybe the first 3 units in it, I would think. Except maybe for vehicles. I mean, obviously they'd be larger. But the game doesn't actually take into account how big the vehicle is. It doesn't. I mean, the size of the vehicle of anything is just a number. It doesn't actually say exactly how big it is. It's just used in spotting. Nothing else as far as and with how difficult it is to hit it. All right, so let's find out who can see what here, because we can see a lot of things that are kind of surprising. Wait, he retreated. So, and this is the problem with fast units when they're routed, they move at the maximum available speed, which unfortunately in his case was probably half his movement, which is pretty high to start with. So, they have a movement rate of 41. So if he was routed, he's probably suffering from combat friction. So his movement rate was probably like 20. And since it probably costs 2 movement points, that's 10 hexes. Ouch. Vehicles tend to retreat very far away from where the action is, because they retreat like infantry. They retreat at maximum speed, and infantry's maximum speed is probably only 1 hex, whereas with vehicles it's whatever they can manage. All right, so looking. Seems like a lot of guys can see that. Well, he can, that's for sure. I think he can too. So we can assume that he's actually been spotted. Yeah. So we can see that we can't actually hit it with anything. Well, we can hit that one. Now, fortunately, these bearing gun carriers may not be able to move up. and actually fire at those, because the tanks are now looking at in positions, taking up positions where they can opportunity fire, possibly. These guys are moving out in the open. We can still see them. Let me look around, because it may actually reveal more. Not sure what to do here. I think these guys may actually move up around to the side, because I don't really want them to get control of this hill here. Scouts already up to that point. Looks like the infantry are lagging a little bit behind. We have infantry on this hill already, so that hill may be lost already. So we'll probe forward. The smoke is working against me now, so we'll probe forward this with the scouts. Look at the Brengan carrier, it doesn't have much range on him. Yeah, range 8, maximum range, so he's not close enough to do any damage to those guys. Okay, so I think these scouts will continue to move forward here. However, much more slowly than before, obviously. So we'll leave him there. He was fired at by something. You know, whatever fired at him is now out of line of sight. His range is set to 6. So that implies they moved up to at least that position. He probably needs to move, I think. Okay, 4-man scouts, they a little bit dangerous. Don't want to get those guys don't want to let those guys close to my vehicles because they carry tank mines, I think. Yeah. Um, I think it's time for this recon to move this way. Do these need to move at all? Yeah, let's put him on in the rocks here. It's got good cover. We'll leave him back there for now. These scouts. Let's see. You can look around. Yeah, there's too many units in sight for it to matter really. Because from this position we can actually see them. And they can see him. That's not good, but he's got good cover, so might not matter. Too many units in line of sight. Okay, so we need to get better line of sight into this side. So it looks like, yeah, they're moving up on this side. So they're moving up through the orchard. So we won't see them until it's too late. They could pop out at any moment. Okay, so what has better cover? Let's see. Vineyards, no, orchards. Orchards are good cover, and slopes are good cover, so... Okay, well, in that case... might as well move on to the slope. Well, it's rough over here. He's already on a slope, so I'm gonna move him this way and onto the rough. That'll give him the best protection and available at the moment. Yep. Let's put him there. And I think his line of sight hasn't changed that much. It's changed quite a lot, unfortunately, so didn't gain anything from that. Let's put him on high ground for now. And let's see what he can see from there. Okay, so we can see somehow. Yeah, we spotted those from the high ground. Okay, so that's probably not a good sign actually, because the leaders are usually at behind the units. So we may need to send those scouts forward through there, just to see, just to probe for the enemy, for enemy activity in the orchard. That's probably going to result in them getting killed. Okay, so any other leg units, leg recon that need to be moved? Should he move? No, I don't think so. Okay, we'll leave him there for the moment. So... I don't like those. They actually move forward, so the tanks can't. My tanks can't see them. Yeah, they only moved a couple of hexes. Okay, these guys need to move back, I think. I think that may be useful to actually defend against this the infantry that are moving up on the side. Well, we don't want to get too close, because these guys have tank mines. Not a good thing. No, we don't want to get too close. And they have tank mines. Yeah, so they're definitely well equipped to handle armor. And light armor like this, they'll have no trouble taking them on. However, they are carrying units, so that gives them a safety margin. The first attack will always hit the passenger. Okay, so let's move them. Right, but if we want to do that, we have to make sure we are out of range of the tanks so they don't get opportunity fires at us. So I think what we'll do. Uh, what direction to send them in though? Yeah, send that back down the road and then up the slope, the side. Just to make sure that if there's any targets held on them, they get broken when they, oh yeah, they had a range settle, right? So this is gonna be tricky because, um, let's zoom out. And that one took the shot. Okay, so I'm gonna expect the other one to take a shot. Well, both of them. That's worst case scenario. More damage? No. I don't think those actually hit. It's firing at 18 hexes. There's a very low chances of actually doing anything. It goes to show you if setting a range that high is probably just a waste of ammo. Note to self: do not set range that high. And both of them fired this time. So okay, the chances of them getting another shot in that he's going to be any more accurate is very low. So if I move on to this side of the slope, what I'm going to do is move further back. Ooh, that one was not good. Uh-oh. Shit. Shit. That one hit. Okay, hull damage. Ah, he's immobilized. Fuck. Okay. Well, I kind of guessed that when I couldn't turn him again. Shit. Thought I could get away with that, but no. And that is a long. That is. Wow. So that second shot was at. That was only at 10%. That was only a 10% shot. I'm telling you, the 38T is a better buy. I'm saying that from the, I mean, because like I'm pretty sure the 35T would not have gotten that hit. That's a 19 hex. That was fired at 19 hexes, 10% chance of a hit. It actually hit. Even though, I mean, only 10% chance of it because it was going down actually. I mean, the previous one was at 11%, so it went down slightly because it was moving a little bit faster, I guess. Ah, wow. Okay. So the only option I have is to move this way, because that would break the shot for sure. Now, there's a small chance he may recover. Mobilized is not fatal. However, it does appear that he's has a rear armor towards the enemy, but it is quite a long way away. Okay, that appears to be not in line of sight, so they don't have a range set that long. Well, they've used up all of their opportunity shots. One of those. Right. There. Well, that was inconvenient. The risk seemed so low. It really seemed like a very, very low chance of them getting a hit. I mean, the range is ridiculously high, so I kind of figured that that would compensate for the fact. But I guess really the lesson is if once an enemy tank takes an opportunity shot at your tank, you basically cannot move again. You're stuck. You're taking a way bigger chance than you think trying to take that second move. I thought I could get away with it because I was just moving further away, but all right. Well. He's going to retreat, so we'll leave him there. These units here. Whoops. Here. That's 8 hexes. That's maximum range. So I decided I should leave him there. I'm gonna leave them there for now. And in the south. Now, all of those guys have taken their opportunity shots, the tanks, so, and they took them in a different direction, so any shots they take at these guys will be greatly reduced. So we may actually move them forward and have them make some attacks here, maybe. Will these guys opportunity fire back? Probably not. Infantry, I've never seen infantry opportunity fire at a tank, at a vehicle. Now, we gotta have to worry about that. They all have they're all pointing at that way, so this is a bit of a gamble, but I mean, their opportunity shots were taken at a different target, so switching targets should reduce their chances of a hit. Yeah, so what I should have done in this situation, which may have worked a little bit better, is if I moved the other armored car first, and then was divided the attack. I think what made this fatal was the fact I moved the same vehicle again. If I moved the other armored car and then forced them to do the opportunity fire against it, and then moved this one again, so then the attack would have been split, and the chances would probably have come down to quite a lot more. Yeah, hindsight. Yeah. And that's why I suck at this game. Anyway, so I'm gonna try to take shots at those. And so we find out whether they actually will fire back. I shall move them back now. While I have the chance. This one I might move forward later. That's the only one you can see, so he may fire once and then move forward. Alright, so let's do some easy stuff first. We'll move this infantry. Well, so we may be able to. I'm gonna continue moving towards the hill, but I think the hill's been lost. May actually want to move them this way, move some of them through the rocks here, because that allow for better cover as we approach that area. So that's a bit tricky to arrange. try it next turn. Okay, the mortar in the position here. Maybe light machine gun on the slope here, maybe to start with. These guys need to move across here, but that's going to be risky. Has to be done though, because they can't. Well, they can move up along this side, but the chances are they will move on top here. Got to try and prevent them from getting a foothold in here though. So I think that would help them quite a lot. If I can force them to stay on this side of the slope, then we're actually will have accomplished something. But this hill will be tricky to recover from. Yeah. Thinking about it now, probably should have moved the one of the platoons up through this side, just to take that position. Didn't think of it. Oh well. Wait a minute. Oh, these engineers. Okay, we'll move them up that way. Engineers will move that direction now. Let's move the engineers first here on this side, because they need to move up along this side. Actually, no, let's not move them first. we still have a target on that. That's totally useless. We cannot see anything useful here. Yeah, we pinned him. Okay, we may be able to push back the scout units here. That actually shouldn't be that difficult. Main problem here is the line of sight is quite limited, so he may face some of these on his own. To get these units up so they can help out. Where's the mortar? Put the mortar in here. I don't know where to put the LMG. Line of sight's pretty awkward around here. Stack them there. Okay, he can't see the tank from there. Because I can't really put the brain gun carrier in that position. Okay, well, the engineers will move. Yeah, let's put them this way, I think. Alright, so they should get into position. Well, I know this unit's moving up into the orchard, but I don't know how far away they are yet. It's difficult to tell. Usually those leaders are not in front, like here. I mean, there's usually units in front of it, so that means they're probably in the orchard already. Need to watch for that. I think that's it. I don't see anything else I want to shoot at. Okay, tanks need to move. Okay, I'm not gonna take any shots with those yet. That's a maximum range for this machine gun. Not worth it, I think. And these guys have moved pretty fast, so I don't see anything that any use in them firing at anything at the moment. All right, I think that's it. Let's check ranges, and then we're done. Okay, reduce range to 3. Same here. Range 7. Why else is range set to 7? Right, we're done. Not calling any artillery in. Situation's a little bit too unpredictable. Yeah, all enemy units are moving around quite a lot. So, although they did not. Oops. That's the only one that's probably in a somewhat predictable situation, but all of these guys moved. No way to know where they're gonna go next. And even this one, considering the scout, but when you look at it, there's the infantry that's coming up behind them moved, so the chances of them standing still are pretty low. So, yeah, I don't see any targets that are worthwhile. All right, it's in the turn. Okay, well, at least I know my car will be safe, thanks to the German smoke. suggests they're gonna keep pushing forward here. Remember, smoke works both ways, as we've seen already.